our products, but we can only produce few. And presently, our production capacity is 190. But with this demand and everything, in August, we were able to produce up to 200. That's 2020 August. But it's affected us a bit because we don't have the required equipment. And that's why I'm pitching for asset grants of stainless steel grinder machine, industrial steel machine, so that this particular one that we are using now, it cannot meet up with our total demands, and also a generator. This will help us scale up our production capacity to 600 total units of our products so that we can meet up with this demand and also supply to stores now that we have NAFDAC registration number. And we can also expand our distributorship to other states as well. That's right. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you for your pitch. But I'm sorry, I'm not sure I got the exact thing you said you wanted. I heard generator, I believe.
Yes, ma'am. I said stainless steel grinding machine.
Steel grinding machine.
Yes, ma'am.
Stainless steel grinding machine, generator.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, and continuous industrial sealing machine, ma'am. Because this one we are using can only still fill, and once it does more than 10 in less than an hour, it start developing its and we cannot use it again for the rest of the day.
So how long have you been using that?
Okay, we started sealing properly since March 2020, before the lockdown.
Okay, before the lockdown, because I think the face looks familiar. You've been on our pitch once.
Yes, I pitched in 2019.
Yeah, I wanted to say so too. The face is familiar.
Yes, I pitched.
So when you were selling the puff mix or something like that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you said your present production stands at 200 per month.
No, 190. But in August, we do like the demand just came in like that in August, and we had to exceed to 200.
August last year,
from 190 to 200.
From 190.
In terms of count. In terms of count.
Yes, ma'am. That's for the total units of the three products. The three products at once, we were able to produce 200 at once for it.
So when you get equipment, how have you estimated or projected how much you will be producing?
Yes, ma'am.
In a month. Okay, can you share that with us?
Okay, we will be producing 600 in total for the three. 600 in total, and that is for puff mix, we'll be producing 190. We'll be producing 180 for puff mix. The beans flour is our bestseller, so most times we used to have a seed. So we'll be producing 220 units for beans flour, 180 for puff mix, and 200 for yaji. Total of 600 units in a month.
Per month.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, vis-a-vis the 190 or 200 you produce, Avi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so from my own end, okay, so the 190 in terms of Naira and Kobo now, how much is that?
Okay, for 2020, our total revenue for sales, we were able to make 2,510,000, but our expenditure was a bit high. It was 1,827,000.
Okay, so what gave rise to
at the end
that?
of the day, we went with 682,000 for 2000 and yes, sir.
Okay, so what is the composition of your expense? What's the breakdown of your expense?
Raw materials that for the products, the raw materials for them. Then also because I was working from home, like I created a mini space in the house. So generator was on the house, not on the business. The fuel was on the house. And also I pay 2 people. I have a
Okay, you have two
part-time
staffs.
person. Yes, sir.
Staff.
I have a part-time woman with me and a full-time, not really full-time, because aside our production day, we don't really have anything to do than to market, go for offline marketing, then the online marketing. So she comes like 3 times a week. So that's what everything, the whole expenses was all about. And
Okay,
the
so
logistics also.
Also, okay, so now you are projecting with the support, the production should grow to about 600.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so do you have a demand presently for that?
Yes, sir. Now
That you
that
cannot
we
meet?
have NAFDAC approval, NAFDAC, because before now, the NAFDAC registration was a restriction for us. And I cannot go wide so that it won't be an issue for me. So since we've been able to get the NAFDAC approval, I've been to stores. In fact, 2 weeks ago, I was at Ebano, I was at Gosri Bazaar. I called Foodco Ibadan, which I'm going by next week for that, to meet with them again. That, okay, now I have this thing. So can we now bring it? And we also have distributorship demands too. Although we have 2 distributors presently, but they're buying few quantity because we don't have that capacity to produce large for them. But now that we have the NAFDAC registration number, it's like a open market for us.
Oh, okay. So you anticipate that in 2021, with the support and getting production hits to like 600, that means you should be making close to like 6 or 7 million, at least keeping your expense constant.
Yes, sir. For that 600 units monthly will be, if we are able, I projected, because I need to be realistic that sometimes business go bad as well. So I'm not expecting that every month I'll be selling the whole 600 units. So we projected that at least if we are able to sell 580 units, 580 units
in a month,
we'll be able to raise 622,000 per month. And that will cover the expenses, the production cost and everything. And the production cost and everything is 450,000. But now that the market price is also fluctuating, we pray that everything goes back to normal. Because a bag of beans now, as at Tuesday, costs 59,000 naira. And before it was
Even your production cost is high. Even your production cost is high. It has consumed almost 80% of your revenue.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I said for 2021, because of what is happening now, we are also reviewing our prices as well. Because a bag of beans from the north, I don't buy it. I have people from the north that I get from. When I called that, okay, I need beans, the next thing I had was 56,000, 58,000. I had to call like 3 states. And when I went to Lagos market at my 12, that day they were even offloading and everything. They were giving it for 60,000. I had to go back home with half bag, which has never happened before.
Okay, no problem. So do you, so you have 2 staff that is working with you, then your bookkeeping. Okay, so where I think I went through the template, the term sheet and all that. Do you have a software where you use for, fine, maybe your automated inventory, like, okay, fine, when you buy half a bag of rice, half a bag of beans here, you punch it, then you know at least at a glance, okay, what your selling price is, or you by art say, okay, this is how you are going to sell?
Before now, I use this app, Wave. I use it, and that was like a guide to me. Before, I don't know what happened again, although I received a mail and everybody posted it in that. They said they want to stop their app with some countries, of which our country is one of it. So everything on the app had to scatter. So I had to meet with those that are, I'm a graduate of public administration.
Okay.
And I can only do few with numbers. So I had to outsource. I had to outsource with someone who is in the accounting field. okay, I say, this is what I bought for the month. This is what we did, this. Okay, how should we rate it and everything? And when we were done with the cost of production and everything, that was I said, this week we have been working on our price review, especially for the beans flour. We want it not to be too expensive to chase people away, because our products are in 1 kg.
Oh.
The beans flour is 1 kg, the puff mix is 1 kg, while the barbecue is 250 grams. And comparing with other market price, our price is still one of the best and fair for now. So if we want to put out a review price there, I don't want something that will chase everybody away, like from 1.2 to no. So like, as I guess today, we still worked on that okay, please, we are still working on it now. I really want this thing, nobody should be at the loss, be at the loss, both I and the consumers, and the stores as well.
Okay, awesome. So I
Thank you,
think I'm okay. Yeah.
I'm okay as well.
Okay. Thank you,
Same here. I don't know if Doris has any questions for her. I'm fine.
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay, I've heard everything she said, though sorry, I'm coming in a little bit late. But I think from what I've heard, everything is okay. I'm okay with what she has just said.
Okay. All right then.
Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot, Sarah. So we'll get back to you. Yes, we'll get back to you as they are from. All right. Bye. So you can leave the meeting.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Okay, so I think she's gone.
Anybody waiting?
Yeah, someone is waiting. But this name, the name is not correlating.
Before we go and admit somebody.
Exactly. I don't know what this person is even doing
about her business. So
what?
I said I think she's knowledgeable as in terms of what she's
Yeah,
doing.
yeah. She actually understands her business. She knows what is working and what is not working. And the fact that she could project already based on when she gets the machine. So I think she has done her research to some extent.
I think the accounting software is a major that we might need to
Wave
talk to this
actually
guy
works,
again.
so I still use Wave. So I don't know what
no, but
it depends on what she's using it for. Anyway.
She's doing because the complaint is not from I alone. No. I know a friend of mine too that complained about they stopping Nigerian users.
I know they said they were stopping something, but it was not really Nigerian users, so to say. I think it was just they limited something that was they made something not available for Nigerian users, but not like
I think it's something we can take up with some of these tech companies for we to have our own with accounting software. Yeah. Let's see what they can come
if
up
it
with.
works. Yeah. Okay. So we still have like 2-3 minutes before the next person comes.
Okay, nice to see you guys again. I hope you guys are fine.
Fine. Nigeria is not treating us well. I've not had light for almost a week now. I know
your transformer is bad.
No, it's a light issue, and I don't think it's just my area. I think it's general.
No, okay. So in my area, I think in the last 3 days.
Now. Yeah.
Okay, so I noticed in the last 3 or 4 days, they've been. I don't know whether it's system collapse. It has been going off and on, but we have lights. And except maybe the grill is what's it called? National grill is down, or maybe they are prioritizing locations. I don't know.
Maybe if the grid is always collapsing now, so
I agree with